Okay, welcome back to another episode of Goonies World. I am Johnny Farrow, also known as Sean, and with me is Meanie, also known as Ryan.
Also known as Merle.
That's right. And also joining us, as always, is Goonie, also known as Colin.
And also known as Ronny.
And we are back to the second act of our latest Fiasco. As Fiasco aficionados know, after the first act, we do the tilt, where we have just a monkey that's thrown into the works. And we've done the tilt off air and determined that it will be tragedy. Somebody's life is changed forever in a bad way, which is pretty much every Fiasco. But that will be what we're doing today as we continue our story. If you want to know what's going on, just go listen to the last episode, because I think we're going to jump right in. Gentlemen, does anyone have an idea for a strong scene for starting off Act 2? Because I don't.
Yeah, first I wanted to just let the listeners know that since we forgot to do it in our last episode, the last scene, I was given a black die because we determined that didn't quite go my way because Ronny wanted to steal that glove right away and he didn't want to wait, so it kind of went bad for him, and then I gave it to Ryan.
Yes, and if anybody is keeping score at home, that leaves Sean has 2 white dice, and Goonie and I each have 1 of each. So
okay.
Mm-hmm. And as far as scenes, I mean, we could start off with you guys going to church and me stealing the glove. That my intention is to obviously get that glove.
Mm-hmm.
Or it could be one of your scenes, and it could be at the church. I don't know what there would be to do, but that's one idea.
Okay, so we're going to kind of fast forward to Sunday. It sounds like, and I'm supposed to come pick Roger up to go to church,
mm-hmm.
and I know that Ronny is intending to, steal the glove. And so I'm probably going to try to try to pick Roger up and, keep him out for as long as possible to try to, although how long does it take to really fucking steal a glove, though? So.
No, but you have to give me the fake glove as well so I can replace it.
Okay.
Why don't we have a scene where you guys meet that I wouldn't necessarily be in and do the exchange?
Okay, well, then in that case, I'm going to start. And it starts with kind of a montage, okay? And Merle has this, latex dishwashing glove that looks nothing like, the Michael Jackson glove, but he's determined to make it work. So the scenes of him cutting at it with scissors and changing it around and gluing stuff on it and gluing sequins on it and spacing it out and trying to make it look like the glove, the Michael Jackson glove from the Beat It from, was it 1983? I
thought it was
Billie Jean.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sorry, Billie Jean.
Motown
That's
25
right.
performance.
Motown 25, yes. And so, you know, it's kind of a montage of him just doing all this work on it. And then we cut to Ronny coming over to see it. And, you know, I imagine Ronny knocking on the door. Merle opens it. But yeah, imagine a slightly sort of tense scene. I'm also imagining, for some reason, that it's like, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever, and he's just been up, you know, working on this thing all evening and into the wee hours of the morning, and he calls you to come over, Ronny, and it's a sort of a moment of anticipation, and he's like, "All right, are you ready to see my masterpiece?"
Yeah, let me see it. It's got to look exactly like it.
I think I did the best possible job, and not only does it look exactly like the glove from Billie Jean, the very first time Michael Jackson did the moonwalk on stage.
Yeah, you telling me I know every goddamn thing about Michael Jackson.
If you can got the aroma of Michael Jackson.
Okay, well, can I see it?
You can see it. You can see it, and you can sniff it, and you can wear it. Don't pop none of them sequins off, though. Are you ready now?
Lay it on me.
And Merle reaches behind himself and pulls out you know, reasonably sized wooden box and sets it down on the table in front of you. There it is, he says.
Well, I love you, big brother, but this glove ain't gonna fool a bat. This glove is the worst fucking piece of shit I've ever seen. This ain't gonna fool nobody. I mean, what the hell are you thinking? This is a rubber glove. It's not even the same material, and it's got sequins that falling off, and I can see the glue on them, and it's a fucking piece of crap.
Or are you going to even open the box?
I got X-ray vision. God damn it!
No, I'm just kidding. I'm assuming that you did open the box. Well, I never had somebody insult my craftsmanship so harshly.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just taken aback at this. I imagined something way better than this, and I'm disappointed in you. Grandpa always liked you better than me, and I never understood that one. I mean, I should have been named Merle Bugg Jr. II. And you know what? I'm just going to take this glove, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to make the transfer, but
well, if you don't think it will work, because you don't think it's good enough, then I think you're going to have to find something else. And he's going to snatch the glove out of the box and smack Ronny in the face with it and then throw it in the garbage.
How dare you? I'll find something better. I don't need no stupid rubber glove from wherever you got this. Hobby Lobby, probably. And you know what? I was gonna share something with you once I got the Michael Jackson glove, and not no more. You're dead to me. Goodbye.
Well, now wait a minute. I was gonna go pick up Roger and take him to church on Sunday.
Oh well, yeah, because I need to go. I need to finish fumigating down there in the basement. But after that, you're dead to me.
You're still gonna steal it, ain't you?
Yeah, I am. And you don't need to worry about it.
All right. Well, hope you find a better and more suitable replacement now. Since mine was not good enough and up to your highfalutin standards.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. I got it covered.
All right. Then I will cease to worry about it at this time, and I'm going to make my leave and go to bed and watch the Golden Girls reruns.
Well, I don't think it's hard to say for sure. It doesn't seem like Merle got what he wanted, which was for Ronny to take the glove.
Yeah, well, he not only and I think even more than wanting Ronny to take the glove, which he did want. He also wanted Ronny to be impressed with the glove and to appreciate the hard work, which definitely didn't happen. So yeah,
No.
I'm going to take
I think you get a black die, and this being the second act, we will keep our dice instead of giving them away. I also feels like we've got the seeds of some conflict set up here between the brothers, a little fraternal angst happening.
Yeah.
Well, I think maybe we could move on to the church scene now, unless you had something that you need to happen before Sunday.
Not me.
Okay. Yeah, let's say so. I'll take a scene, and it's Sunday morning. I've gotten up. I've made coffee. I've made some eggs. It's always a little tougher for Roger, on the crutches doing his cooking, but he's sitting outside at the end of his driveway of his house there with the white picket fence, and he's sitting there in his wheelchair and holding his crutches too, and so Merle pulls up, and well, hello there, Merle. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you driving me up to First Church of Christ the Redeemer.
Well, it's the least I could do. I know you're not getting around so good with that leg situation. So
no, I'm not. No, and I'm just driven to madness by the idea of all these, not only the fruit flies, but of course the spiders, eggs that your brothers told me about, and the cockroaches, and my poor dearly departed Glenda's wig collection probably, and everything else. It's just so hard to deal with. I'm definitely going to have to pray hard at church today. Anyway, though, let's get moving. So, are you going to be giving the lesson in Sunday school this week, or who's doing that this time?
No, I don't feel qualified. And at this point, I feel like they're probably, Roger's gotten into the car.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe his leg's sticking out the window or whatever.
Yeah. The cast leg is sticking out the window, and it's going to mess up my hair, but the wind getting into the car. Well, anyway, maybe Ken will do the lesson again. I'm not sure. I actually have a really great idea for a biblical lesson. Am I my brother's keeper? That's a good question. Cain and Abel. It's always a story that's fascinated me. And anyway, I sure hope your brother can get in there while we're gone and get that fumigation done. I'm a little concerned about the materials in the basement. I'm especially concerned about that Paul Newman undershirt. I would hate for that natural Newman funk that he was so famous for to be obscured at all by the fumigation gases or whatever it is that he uses. What I really want is for him to just get rid of any of those bugs. I don't know how I got this fruit fly and bug problem in the first place. Here we are up here on the left. Yeah. Really?
Yes, Roger. It's funny and perhaps ironic that you should mention a biblical story of sibling betrayal at such a time.
Oh, really? Or is there trouble in paradise? Try to park up here by the front. Don't get the handicap spot. That embarrasses me. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't have a placard anyway, unless you brought yours. So
Well, that's true, but I figure who's going to give you a ticket, right? Oh no, I'm sorry. That's bad. I shouldn't joke. I'm sorry. No, you say that is strange. I brought up the story of Cain and Abel. Huh? You had a little trouble with your brother there? Are you guys having a little family argument?
Well, Ronny and I don't always see eye to eye on things, and well, I'm afraid he's got a bit of an obsession with certain king of pop. And
oh, really?
I just have a strong, sneaking suspicion he might just try to steal that glove out of your collection.
What, are you kidding me?
No, I don't know. I'm not. It's not like I'm, was engaged in a conspiracy or anything with him that then fell apart. There's certainly nothing like that was going on. But I just got this funny feeling. You might want to just keep an eye on whatever. Just keep an eye on that glove and make sure that the one that you come home to just doesn't look funny somehow.
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, I think I've read Ronny's character, and I don't think he's a thief. He may be a lot of things, but he did seem to show a little bit of inordinate interest in the glove. I got to be honest with you. He pointed it out. But you know what? I don't think he's a thief. But let's just say that Ronny doesn't know everything about how my basement is set up. All right.
Did he smell the glove?
I don't know if he smelt the glove. No, I don't know if he smelled it. I don't remember seeing him smell it.
Oh, he did.
He did smell it. Well, it's just the kind of thing, I guess, just goes off my radar. I don't know that he smelled the glove. I don't know. But no, I've got certain safeguards in place. Let me just tell you that. And, Merle, I appreciate your concern, but the glove is absolutely, fully, 100% insured, as is my entire collection. It's not my favorite piece of the collection, although certainly not necessarily the most expensive either. That being said, I don't think your brother would do that, and I am fully insured. And like I say, if I've got some safeguards in place that if Ronny's up to any funny business, I have a feeling we'll know about it sooner rather than later, my friend.
All right, well, and you might be right. He might be up to, just not be up to anything out of the ordinary or suspicious in any way. It's possible. It's not like he told me he was going to do anything untoward. I just, when he was talking about the glove to me and how he saw it and how you showed it to him, and he just, the look in his eyes just, I don't know. It just seemed, he seemed to be, how would you say, sort of almost possessed.
Possessed.
By the devil
himself. Well, speaking of possessed by the devil, I think we better get into church before Mrs. Magruder takes all the fucking donuts again. Because last time I got here, she'd eaten every last motherfucking donut. And that's not Christian.
Yeah.
That's just not Christian.
That's right. Well, and that's, we got the coffee got to still be warm and everything. Let's get inside and get, we got to get some good seats. I don't want to have to sit in the back row or nothing.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to sit in the back row like an asshole. I want God to see me. And listen, while we're in there, I want you to pray. I want you to pray for forgiveness for being so mistrustful of your brother. I tell you, I don't see a thief in Ronny. I'm a really good judge of character, and I just don't think that he would do that. But anyway, I appreciate I appreciate your concern. Maybe being a cop has gotten you a little suspicious after all these years.
That's possible. That's very possible. I do. Everywhere I look, I see thieves and suspicious activities. Because I see it every day,
Mm-hmm. Here, help me out of the car here. And,
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right. Get my arm around your hip and I'll lift you up.
Let's go. I see you, Mrs. Magruder. I'm coming for those donuts.
You save some donuts. I want a cream field over here now.
She's cramming it in her mouth as fast as she can, like a dog.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that we go ahead and stay for the entire message, and then we move on to Sunday school. And we're probably gone, about an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours. And I'm not sure exactly what Roger wanted in that scene. What he wanted was a donut. And he wanted, what he wants is for Ronny to fumigate the house while he's gone and get a donut. But I'm not sure how to tell whether he got what he wanted. He sure got a donut. But
as long as Mrs. Magruder didn't eat them all, yeah, he can have a donut.
Yeah. But
I think if he had believed Merle, then it would have been bad for him. But he doesn't believe Merle, so
yeah,
could could be a white die.
Yeah, and theoretically, it's not up to me at all what color dice I get. It's you guys' choice, so I'm going to let you decide that.
Well, given that he didn't believe Merle, I think that seems reasonable to me as well.
Okay. So what color is that?
We'll award a further white die, taking you to 3 white.
Okay. And just for memory's sake, is it... I want a good mixture of dice, right? I don't necessarily want all of one color. Is that true?
It can be to your benefit, actually, to have all of one color. The more mixed they are, when you roll, the better the chances of the math being bad for you are.
Okay, well, that's good, because I'm the only likable goddamn character in this show.
Yeah, so, that's true.
Yeah. All right, so... that's my scene, and I think we can move on to Ronny's scene.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, Ronny's he's gonna hop in his Volkswagen Beetle, and he's going to head to Roger's place with his canister of spray, but he's gonna make a quick stop at a toy store to buy something which I will reveal in a minute. And he's going to arrive at Roger's house, and actually first thing he wants to do is actually he's going to look through that wig collection, and you can tell me if there's anything remotely resembling Michael Jackson's hair. Like, is there a dark curly wig? Or
no, the closest she has is kind of a black Liza Minnelli spike. Glenda favored great big beehive, Tammy Wynette style, hair wigs, but she has like a kind of spiky black Liza Minnelli that, in a pinch with a little water, you might be able to do something with.
Yeah, that's what I have to do. And he's gonna get that and just go ahead and put it on right now, and then go. I didn't remember if the wig was that in the basement or was
Those
that
are in the back bedroom. The back bedroom.
Okay. Yeah. So now he's going to go down in the basement, and he was going to do like an Indiana Jones like quick transfer with the fake glove, but he didn't actually bother with getting a fake glove. He got instead, you'll see he gets the glove, and he's going to put a little toy police badge where the glove was, so that will look like Merle was the thief.
And with Merle all day. What?
Well, he's didn't think that through very well, but he's going to do that, and he's gonna get the glove, and he's gonna put it on as much as he can, and he's gonna say, "You've been struck by a smooth criminal." And then so then he's gonna head home, and he's going to walk into his RV, and first thing he's going to do is he's going to go into the bathroom, and he opens up the medicine cabinet in there, and he's going to get some lube, and then he's going to go back out into the main room, and he's going to, it looks like, he bends over, and you almost think he's going to start fisting himself, but instead he has that lube on his hand, and instead with his other hand, he picks up the glove and slides on that Michael Jackson glove, with like really forcing it on. And
I thought he was gonna fist himself with the fucking glove.
No, maybe later, but he's going to. Then you see he's going to open up his closet, and he's going to put on. Like I mentioned earlier, he had some other apparel, Michael Jackson apparel. He's going to put on the jacket and the hat over the wig, and he's got some shoes for moonwalking and some, I don't know what kind of pants Michael Jackson. I don't know if he wore parachute pants, but I'm sure Ronnie would know exactly what type of pants that Michael has worn. And so then he also takes out some books, and some of the books are like Michael Jackson, like obscure Michael Jackson books, and then some of the books are like occult books. And and then you see him start to draw a pentagram on the floor, and he starts mumbling some words that are in a different language, and then you start seeing him. He starts shaking and. I don't know why that sounded like Arnold. I didn't mean to do that. And then he collapses on the floor briefly, and then gets up, and he actually he's going to call. Oh wait, you're in church now. So I might want to just end my scene there, and you'll have to find out what happens later.
Okay. Well, I have I have a cell phone. I don't know if you care whether that goes off at church. If you were going to call me.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you would do that.
Okay. Merle doesn't have a cell phone anyway. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, he's just going. The scene will just end with him collapsing on the floor.
Okay. Well,
Well,
it sounds like you got what you wanted.
he wanted the glove, and he got that. He wanted to wear the glove.
Yeah.
He got that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he should get a white dice.
Okay.
All right. 2 white, 1 black for Colin.
And then I think I'd like to go ahead and do my second scene now, because that'll set you up better for one after I do mine, I think. And it'll set you guys
Okay.
up a little nicer. Unless you had a strong idea for something that goes perfectly here.
Yeah.
I'd like to get back home. Well, it's a couple hours later. Well, glad I got one of those donuts this week. Thanks for the ride. I appreciate you dropping me off here. You're a good friend, Merle. You always have been. And
Well, I do what I can for my friends,
yeah. Well, I appreciate that. And listen, I hope whatever's going on with you and your brother works out. I hate to see family fighting, and I don't have a brother or sister. And but if I did, I'd like to think we would get together, have lunch, those sorts of things, talk, call each other and watch things together over the phone, each of us watching a show and discussing what we talk. That's what I imagine siblings doing anyway. But anyway, hopefully this fumigation business is over and those damned fruit flies are out of the picture, and that these cockroaches and spiders never materialize. But yep, thank you for the crutches. Yep, I'll okay, Merle, I'll give you a call soon.
Gosh, my throat just went crazy. All right, Roger, I'll see you later now. Hopefully them fruit flies and everything is all gone now. I don't see Ronnie's car, so he must be already.
Yeah, he must be already dealt with it. So and be careful, because I was coughing the other day, and I was actually think I inhaled one of those fruit flies. Really?
No.
Oh, I know, it was terrible. Anyway, so thank you very much, friend.
All right, we'll see you later, Roger.
Yeah, Roger will hobble up. He'll wheel himself up to the front door and then get up and hobble in on his crutches, drag in the wheelchair, And then he's going to walk back to his study where there's a roll-top desk. It's locked. I say walk, but he's on the crutches. And unlocks the roll-top desk and takes out a laptop. Now, let's see here. We're just going to pull up. Let's see. Let me click on this, click on that. Okay, basement cameras. Here we go. And he pulls up the security camera footage from his basement, and he sees everything. He sees everything that Ronny just did. Well, son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Not only... Well, Merle's right. I can't believe it. And that guy didn't even... fucking fumigate. So now I've still got fruit flies. I can't believe it. I trusted that guy. I trusted him. Well, he is in big trouble. He is in big trouble. I should call the police. Well, I could call Merle, but no, Merle might feel conflicted. Merle might feel a little bit conflicted about that. I think, and he won't be home yet anyway, so I'm going to call the police, and right now. And he dials the police, and I need a cop. I need like a dispatch person who wants to do that.
What did we ever specify what suburb of Dallas this was?
No, we just left it vague.
Well, let's just go with Capel PD. This is Officer Smith.
Yes, Officer Smith. I'd like to report a robbery. This is Roger Long on Breezeway Avenue.
Roger Long, Breezeway Avenue. Or when you said you're reporting a theft?
Yeah, that's correct. As you know, I have quite an extensive collection of pop culture memorabilia in my basement. I recently hired the services of a contractor, a exterminator, to come deal with that problem. But instead of doing that, this miscreant has stolen Michael Jackson's glove that he wore in the Motown 25 performance, Billie Jean, and it's very valuable. Now, it is fully insured, which is one reason why I'm making this call, so we can have that on the record for insurance purposes. I got to tell you, it's a little awkward. This contractor is Ronny Bugg, who's a brother of one of your highly decorated officers, and so I hopefully we can handle this quietly so that Merle won't suffer any embarrassment. But I certainly want this dealt with, and I'd be willing to forgive Ronny if he would apologize and return it. I might not press charges, but for insurance purposes, it's very important that I make this call. And you'll be happy to know I have the entire thing on camera. I've got it right here in a file. And I'd be happy to email that file to your forensics unit if that's necessary. But I don't know if I need to come in and make a statement or whether you can send a patrolman out or whatever it is you do. But, yes, that Ronny Bugg has stolen my MJ glove, and I have absolute proof. Thank God he didn't get Paul Newman's funky undershirt, because that's the real piece de resistance of the collection.
Yes, sir. I'm sure that is quite a fine collection you got there. So what I'm going to have to do is dispatch a unit out to your address.
Right.
You said that was on what now?
Breezeway Avenue, yes. It's the house with the
Breezeway
fence.
Avenue.
Yeah, the picket fence.
All right. 314 Breezeway Avenue? Or
Yes.
We're
We're in Poppleton Place, I think. Yeah.
All right. Well, I will have a unit out there, and you say you've got this on surveillance.
Absolutely. I've got the footage right here. Just pulled it up on my laptop. I can't believe this guy.
Would it be? Would you be willing to surrender that laptop to the officer to bring it back here and have us take a look at it?
Well, if that's absolutely necessary, I'd rather give you the file. But if you feel it's absolutely necessary to surrender the laptop, I certainly will be making a backup for myself. So yes, I'll go ahead and put the file on a thumb drive, and I'll keep another copy on the laptop for you.
All right, very well, sir. We will have a unit out there to take a look around and have a look at your laptop and, search for any other clues. But it sounds like this is probably an open and shut case.
Yes. Oh, one more thing. He's also stolen a wig. It's a Liza Minnelli wig. Very expensive. We picked that up at a gift shop at the Sands Hotel. Me and my beloved late wife, Glenda. You may remember her. She was the one who would make all that lovely chili dinner for the JCs every fall, you might recall. The police always seemed to enjoy that. She was also a great supporter of the Fraternal Order of Police, as I am.
All right, now I got to go.
Okay, well, sorry, I just get lonely. I like to chat. yes, I'll look forward to the officer's arrival. Thank you.
All right, so I'm not sure if you want to do anything further, like when the cop actually shows up.
Not necessarily. I don't think we need to do that. But one thing that he does do is copy the video file onto a thumb drive, and then, so that he has that for the insurance company in case, his laptop should get lost or damaged or anything like that. And he's not going to make a phone call. He's not going to call Merle or Ronny and say anything about it. He's done. I guess that Merle was right after all about his brother. That's really too bad.
Okay. Which I believe makes it Merle's scene.
Yeah, but I got...
First of all, I guess we got to give you a die.
I guess you got to give me a die, and I think I got what I wanted. I mean, I wanted to find out what happened, and I wanted to report the crime. But I also didn't get rid of my fruit flies. You could interpret it either way. But in general, I think it went well.
I mean, you had your prized, well, not your Paul Newman prized possession stolen, but you had one of your celebrity memorabilia things stolen, which would be bad.
Yeah, like most of these scenes, you could interpret it either way. It really depends on what dice you guys feel like giving me.
Well, you have all white, so I'm trying to give you a black die. Because you got your shit stolen, and you didn't get fumigated.
Yeah, I think
I can see that.
That seems fair, and I think it is probably a better idea not to just let him get away with a bunch of just strictly white dice. It'll be better, I think, for the end, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'll take a black die, then. I have 3 white and 1 black.
Correct.
All right.
And looks like we have 2 dice left to go, so Merle has a scene, and I guess Ronny has another scene, and then we're done. Is that...
I think so.
Yeah. And well, we did do the aftermath, which should take a little while. So yeah,
take a minute. But yeah. Well, Merle is going to. Well, he's gonna. This is later that night, after it has gotten dark, and Merle is driving. And he parks, he's got his lights out, and he's driving in the vicinity of Ronny's trailer, and but he stops quite a ways away, cuts the engine, gets out real quiet like, and starts creeping. He's wearing all black,
ninja.
Yeah, trying to be all super stealthy, and. He's just creeping over towards the trailer, peeking in a window. Now, I don't know. He doesn't know if Ronny's here or not. Is Ronny's car here?
Yeah. He's home.
Well, what might he see if he peeked into a window?
Well, it depends on which window. If you're looking in the main, I guess you can say the main room of the RV. There's not, it's not much space there, so he probably is just like asleep on the couch, and he's still wearing his Michael Jackson outfit, and he's. You can see he's got the glove. His arm is dangling off the couch with the glove just, glinting.
Well, Merle's going to try the door real quiet like. Is it locked?
Yeah, I'd have to say it's locked.
Would Merle have a key?
It's a good question. I don't think I don't know.
And it's nice of you to ask Ronny, but ultimately it's your scene.
Ultimately, yeah, you can
narrate whether he's got one or not.
That's true. But I think I mean, he's got other plans. I mean, if Merle wouldn't have given him a key, then he's going to go back over to the window and try to like get the screen out quiet, like see if he can, he's gonna shimmy the screen out and then try to hoist himself up in through squeeze in through the window best as he can. But I think that's going to be hard for him. I don't know if it would. I don't know if Merle or if Ronny would wake up or not. I don't know what weird ritual Ronny just did anyway. So,
well, I think someone your size trying to sneak through a window in a cramped RV, and I probably got like soda like cans everywhere and stuff that would make noise, and you hear a "Who's there?" Is that you, Merle?
Damn it, Ronny! Wait a minute.
I'm not Ronny. I'm Michael Jackson now.
What the fucking hell is going on here?
Yes, I'm a Michael Jackson. As long as I'm wearing this, as soon as I wear, if this ever something happened to this glove, then my spirit would go back to heaven.
Yeah, he's a Jehovah's Witness, remember. He's in heaven.
So you're really Michael Jackson now?
Yes, I'm Michael Jackson. Woo!
If you're really Michael Jackson, you'll have to prove it to me.
You asked for it.
And he's gonna do some moonwalking, and
it's authentic.
He's going to fall and sprain his ankle.
Well,
I got my cankles hurt.
Well, it looks like you might be a little bit out of practice, Michael.
I got to lose some weight.
It's hard to moonwalk when you got cankles.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I come here to steal that glove from my brother Ronny, but
No.
I wasn't expecting that he would have transformed into Fat Michael Jackson.
Yeah. And I know Ronnie said some hateful things towards you, but I love you. Michael loves you.
Really?
Yes, with all my heart.
Well, that's very nice of you, Michael. I guess, are you going to be, now that you've taken over my brother's body, are you going to like do a comeback show?
That's a good idea. Yes, I want to do a tour, and I'll start with the local auditorium here in Dallas.
Wow. Now, you're probably going to have to lose some weight.
I know I need to get some liposuction.
Well,
Suck out the fat.
gosh, I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about this. What happened to Ronny? Is he just gone?
He's in here. He's sleeping.
And when that glove comes off, he comes back?
Yes. But this glove's on pretty good.
Looks like you had to use some lube to get it on there.
Yeah, it's all crusty now.
Well, I had come here to seek vengeance upon my brother for his hateful words, but now that he's Michael Jackson, Well, I guess I can't, and I won't be able to take that glove neither, I suppose. But, well, I guess I'll just leave you here, Michael. Let you get back to sleep, and, I love you too, and I'll be seeing you around, okay? I'll see what I can do. Now, I'm a police officer, just so you know, so I could maybe work security for your concert or something, but, we can figure that out.
I'd like that.
All right. Well, I guess I'll just head home now. And let you be. We'll see you later, Mr. Jackson, and you have a good night now.
Goodbye.
And Merle's going to walk back to his car and leave, and we'll transition to a shot of the interior of his house where he walks inside and picks up the phone and dials some numbers. He's kind of mumbling and talking quietly, but you hear him say, "Yes. Yeah, this is Merle. Yes, I was wondering if you could get a hold of some propofol." that's the end of the scene.
And if I can add one final little, touch to that, I think about that time. Enough time has passed that I believe after Merle is gone, a squad car rolls up to Ronny's trailer to arrest him, because it wouldn't take them that long after seeing it right on camera to go ahead and issue an arrest warrant. And, so I like the idea of the cop car pulling in as the camera flies away on a crane,
Yeah. So Merle had wanted to get the glove, is what he wanted, but that didn't happen. So
yeah, he got black dice. Yeah, I guess we do have one more scene.
Yep, and then Ronny has one.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking too much past becoming Michael Jackson, but I do think the police would show up now. And although obviously it won't be Merle,
Right, no, he's not on duty today.
so someone can play a police officer.
Yeah.
And
Why don't you do that, Ryan? You did a pretty good cop voice last time.
Okay, well,
Who is it?
Capel PD.
Just a minute.
so since this is my scene, I want to establish that I did something earlier. That I had gone to that same website where I got the fruit flies, and I picked up something else. He's going to, when he goes to the door, he's holding this little vial.
I just had this image in my mind of a shot of like Ronny sitting at a desk with like the glove on one hand on a mouse, like clicking stuff, and you can't really see what's on the computer screen. But you can see that it's like the same website that he got the fruit flies from.
Yeah, but he'll go to the door and open it.
Mr. Ronny Bugg?
I'm sorry. No, my name's Michael. I think you've got the wrong place.
This residence belongs to one Mr. Ronny Bugg. You say your name is Michael. Do you have identification?
Well, just a minute. Let me see.
And I'm going to say that he has some fake IDs already made up, saying Michael Jackson. and it's got it's got Michael Jackson's actual face. And so he's gonna get that and then show the police officer that.
Well, Mr. Jackson, this doesn't really look too much like you.
Oh, I've gained some weight, though.
And
So
you've
that's why.
gotten even wider.
Yeah. I just been letting myself go. And I hurt my cankle.
Mr. Jackson, that's a that's a pretty nice looking glove you got right there. It's funny because that's kind of what we were sent out here to look for. Looks like the owner of this domicile, one Mr. Ronny Bugg, stole a glove matching that description from a man named by the name of Roger Long earlier today.
No, that's not true. That didn't happen.
I'm really not sure how to how to deal with this situation, Mr. Bugg or Mr. Jackson or whatever your name is.
Well, I think you've been told a fib. I think it was my brother. It was my brother Merle. You know him. He works for you guys.
So now you are. So Mr. Jackson, Mr. Bugg. Now you are saying that you are Ronny Bugg.
Oh, I mean,
He's going to. I'm going to forget what I said earlier about because I was going to do something really stupid, like throw a little vial of insect pheromones or something, and then have like fucking like a swarm of bugs come attack the cows. But that's so stupid. I'm going to just pick up. He panics and he picks up his canister of spray and starts spraying the police officers.
get out of here, you bugs! You're the real bugs.
He pulls up the little radio off his shoulder. He's like, "Officer, I need backup, officer!"
Go away! Get away from me!
Beat it.
And,
Beat it!
well, I think it goes without saying that.
Yeah.
He gets violently tackled and
Yeah, so several officers show up.
My
Get off me! Watch my cankle!
police brutality.
And I think Ronnie's going to get brutally tackled and hauled off to jail.
Yeah, which sounds like he's not got what he wanted.
No, I don't think so. And the last die, of course, is wild. And it is a light die, but I think we should make it.
We should make it black.
Black.
that makes sense.
I see a white die and I want to make it black.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with Michael Jackson's song "Black or White."
No.
Oh yeah, you're gonna be my baby. It don't matter if you're black or white. Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna roll some dice and do some dice math.
That's right.
So let's
Cue
see.
dice rolling music. So.
So this, I mean, the aftermath texts for what I rolled, it really make it sound far worse for Merle than what actually happened in any of the scenes.
Same with me.
So I ended up with white 2, which reads, "You might not be dead on the outside, but you sure as hell are dead on the inside. The emotional or mental wounds you have suffered will never heal. The future is a brick wall," which seems a bit much, really.
Yeah, and I've got white 7, which is weak. Hey, you're busted, beat, and broke down, but at least you've learned a lesson about human greed and frailty, right? It'll serve you well in prison, which is probably where you're headed. But I had an idea for that, though, now that I think of it, so I'll go with that.
Ronnie, ends up, and when this seems actually fairly fitting, you were humiliated in a big public way, and whatever reputation you once had is now in dirty pieces all around you. I think that seems fair.
That seems fair.
Okay, so, well, we've each got 4 dice, right? So we'll have 4 little scenes, and I'll go ahead and start. And this is Roger Long opening his front door to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, who it's come out in the investigation that all of his items he and Glenda stole from various collectors over the years and brought back here, and he is led away, hobbling away. As much as you can put someone in handcuffs, in a wheelchair in handcuffs, he's taken away in a squad car.
Okay. All right.
This is Merle frantically trying to convince his colleagues that his brother is in fact Michael Jackson, and and they're not buying it.
Yeah. All right. So this is Ronny and interrogation room, and he's just being interrogated, and he's sticking with his story that he's Michael Jackson for now, but he's getting this is starting to get humiliated.
Well, this is Roger on the advice of his attorney, writing groveling letters of apology to the estate of Paul Newman and director Richard Donner and Roger Zemeckis and the estate of Michael Jackson, to Chris Christopherson, to producer Barbara Broccoli, and Liza Minnelli for the thefts that he has committed over the years.
This is Merle in an interrogation room, where he is tearfully confessing to initially conspiring with Ronny to assist in the theft of the Michael Jackson glove, but only because he didn't know that it was magic and would turn his brother into Michael Jackson.
Okay. Well, this is Ronny still in the interrogation room, and he's going to he's going to talk about how, you know, the world is, everybody's hurting, and the world is you know, there's just so much pain in the world, and everyone needs to you know, be better and change, and he's going to look in the two-way mirror, and he's going to say, "That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his way."
Okay. This is Roger Long being found guilty at the federal courthouse in Dallas and sentenced to 17 years in prison.
This is Merle sitting in a jail cell, and he looks over and sees Ronny sitting there, and he says, "You know, Ronny, if you want to make the world a better place, you take a look at yourself and then make that change."
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, yeah, so this is Ronny in jail, and now he does take out that vial of bug pheromones and throw it against the ground, but no cockroaches come scurrying to free him. But eventually, the place probably will have be crawling with bugs.
This is Roger Long. The door opens to his new prison cell that he'll be occupying, and he comes in wearing his prison fatigues with his little bag of, toothbrush and whatever that they give him, and slippers. He sets those down on the cot, walks over to the mirror, looks down to the drain, and fruit flies come up out of the drain. He says, "Well, goddamn." And that is him. He's out.
All right. And this is Merle's last die as well, and it's going to be Merle sitting in his cell, and one of the guards walks up, and Merle looks up, and the guard tosses him a pack of Marlboro Reds, sealed, in plastic. And Merle says, "Thank you." And then he, begins opening the pack of cigarettes. And when he flips it open, it's not a full pack of cigarettes. And he turns it over into his hand, and a small vial of propofol falls out.
All right. I'm going to say that he's in the hospital bed, and they have to cut off because they couldn't get that glove off him, so they have to cut it off. And then you see him open his eyes and say, "No, no," and then he dies.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Well,
Fiasco never ceases to be amusing, even.
That's right.
When it's not like some big high stakes, everybody's shooting at each other or whatever. Even when it's mundane, it's pretty funny.
Yeah, that was a good one. And hey, if you out there want us to do a certain Fiasco playset on our podcast in the future, please let us know. Send us an email at gooniesworldpodcast@gmail.com, and let us know if there's a certain playset you'd like us to do, or any RPG you'd like us to play on the show. Let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll be back soon with a whole new thing.